it's up to pressure and it's working properly. You're going to always keep this in your cascade refill position, and that means your compressor air is going straight to your cascade cylinders back here. And it should have 6,000 psi in storage. So these banks are representing your cascades. They do not have shut-off valves, so there's no need to mess with these ever because it does auto cascade. And that means, like, you know, the old systems, you had to put your cylinder in and then slowly fill it. It's like a 60-minute cylinder, 10 minutes or something. Right. This one is, it's got orifices and stuff in there, so it's rated to fill. So you put your cylinders in and then you open all the way. And if you don't open all the way, it will, you're not putting enough air through there, it will even out your cascades. So that's kind of important. You can just kind of open it and leave it. That. And then here's your fill knobs, your bleeders right here. This is your locking mechanism. So your fill station will not fill unless this is locked. Here's your safety lever. And they take white lithium grease if you ever feel them sticking or something between services. Here's your lever. It's got a push button. It goes up. People mess that up a lot. People break these handles off somehow, firemen. So, yeah, this goes up. And here's your pressure regulator. So it's not necessarily, what do you guys have, 45?
45.
Okay, it's not set right now. I let it down yesterday. But, so clockwise higher, counterclockwise lower. If you guys ever have a mixture or something like that, just be aware. And your auxiliary out, so this is regulated. If you guys ever wanted to put a fill line on it with a gauge and a bleeder valve to fill trucks or something like that, you can do that with this. You will have a remote start, which I was not able to do that because it needs conduit and all that stuff. So there will be a push button somewhere around here, and I left all the wiring up there, but I'll talk to Lou about that. Do you have any questions about this?
So will that compressor come on its own?
No, it will have a push button, so it's an on and off system.
Okay.
Whenever it's working properly, it will shut off at 6,000 psi. So you won't have to worry about it shutting off, but you will have to turn it on. So like if you get here, it's going to be in this position. I'd say we got 6,000 on these three and 4,000 on this one. Just push start and it'll top off. And here's your owner manuals. It's got your recommendations on maintenance. It's 50 hours or 1 year as far as oil and filter. And then quarterly air quality, and that's something you guys can do, or we just got a tech in Ohio, so if you want to call us, we can do that too.
We actually have a quarterly air contract for our other machine.
Okay.
There's one test left on it, so I would be interested in. Is that something you would send me, or your tech would come do it?
So I took an air sample actually yesterday, and I'm going to send that off. So when I get that results back, it's kind of with your install. I'll send you that. But if you wanted us to come do, we use that Trace Analytics.